X-Men number 38 cover dated November 1967, with art by Dan Adkins, the sinister shadow of Doomsday. X-Men arrive too late to stop the Mutant Master and his Factor 3 organization. They narrowly escape the villain's exploding base and on their flying saucer. They begin to plan their next move to prevent a world war. At another headquarters, a revived Professor X tries to convince the Changeling that a nuclear war would be catastrophic for both humans and mutants. Meanwhile, Mutant Master reasserts his authority over the Changeling. The X-Men split into two teams. Marvel, Girl, Angel, and Beast head to Russia, while Cyclops and Iceman go to the United States. In Russia, the team is ambushed by soldiers and then by the Blob and the Vanisher. After a fierce battle, the X-Men defeat their foes, but are captured by the Russian military. They are locked in a cell with the villains, and the Mutant Master watches on. Pleased that his plan is on schedule, in the United States, Cyclops and Iceman are forced to fight the military to get to the weapon and disarm it, as the colonel on site refuses to believe them. Beginning of a series that explaining the origins of the X-Men, a man called X the Second. Story begins with a look back at the origins of the X-Men. Anti-mutant hysteria is at an all-time high, and Professor Charles Xavier realizes he must act. He uses his mental powers to enter the FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C., where he finds Agent Fred Duncan and his assistant. The agents are watching a film reel of a young mutant who accidentally destroys a crane with an optic blast, then uses his power to save a crowd from the falling debris. Xavier convinces Agent Duncan to listen to him. He explains that persecuting mutants will only create the menace humanity fears, and he asks for permission to seek out and train young mutants like the boy in the film. Agent Duncan agrees, and a powerful alliance is formed.